So, homeless people all over the place down here in Phoenix. A major intersection that I go to frequently is the I-17 in Indian School, and there's literally just tons and tons of people, on the sides of the street, every corner, signs. I don't have a cash. I never have cash on me. Like, literally never have cash on me. I don't like carrying cash. I don't like change being given back to me. It's all digital, right? My dad usually has water bottles in his truck. So when there's a water bottle, I usually will hand a water bottle off to the person on the side of the road. Like, here you go, buddy. Most of the time, they open it up immediately. Like, they're like, oh my God, yes, thank you so much. And they just chug it. This guy, I just handed him a bottle. He just threw it on the side of the road. Now, I did see him walk to the corner and drink water that he had already opened. So I don't know if he just threw it off to the side, like, I'll get it later. But, like, I watched it and I was like, hey, I just gave you that bottle of water. Give it back to me if you don't want it. I mean, he just, like, at the moment is all the way against the fence, not like in his little area, not like by his other stuff. He just kind of tossed it to the side. And so he's making his trip back, and he's kind of like doing like this, like he's hungry. Like, okay, maybe you got water, you're good. You want food. Well, sorry, I don't have any food in my vehicle, but I saw that and I'm just kind of like, oh. And you hear those stories of like people that aren't really that bad off. They just want drugs, money for drugs. I don't know. He's got multiple water bottles. I see what it is now. He's got 3 water bottles sitting there. He's like, oh, another water bottle. Great. That's what it is. Okay. I don't feel so bad. There's literally 3 water bottles sitting there, so, okay. That was probably his reaction, like, oh, God, another water bottle. Normally on Fridays, I am like, it's like a subconscious thing where I'm like, I know it's Friday in the back of my mind, so it's like, I'm in a good mood. It's like, it doesn't matter what happens during the day. Just get through the day and we're done. We're over with, right? The weekend's around the corner. But today has been so frustrating since the moment I walked in the door and got some news about something that I won't go into details about. It's irrelevant, but it just kind of set the tone for the day. And then all day I've just been angry. I've been angry all day. I'm good now, but it's 11 o'clock, so it's pretty much been all day. Well, I said this day was started off on the wrong foot. About an hour ago, before I left the warehouse, I got a phone call from one of our customers. In fact, one of our best customers, the one that's kind of keeping the Salome route alive, that I forgot something on her order yesterday, and it's something super critical. And in normal circumstances, she'd be like, it sucks, but whatever, I'll go into town and grab it, no big deal. I wasn't charged for it, so no big deal. But she's going out of town tomorrow. She can't come into Phoenix, can't go into town today or tomorrow or this weekend, and her daughter is doing a pizza special for the weekend. They're crushing it with pizzas, homemade pizzas. And I forgot the sauce. So, felt terrible, and because of the circumstances, I was like, you know what? Screw it. It's about an hour and 20 minutes from my house. It's early enough. I grabbed the 2 cases of sauce and I left the warehouse. And I'm just filling up the gas tank and we're gonna head out to Salome. The good news is that I'm gonna order one of her pizzas, which is really, really good. I had one the last time I was out there. And I was gonna make pizzas tonight anyways. I was gonna buy all the stuff that my brother, that we did that last time, and I was gonna make a homemade pizza. So instead of me myself making my own pizza, I'm gonna make one of their homemade pizzas. So it's not that bad. It's just, 3 hours of my day driving, no big deal. All right, we did their delivery, we chatted up with the customer, and we were rewarded. It's pizza night, y'all. Got my favorite. I'm gonna attempt to eat this with one hand and not make a mess. Oh yeah. I know that the time and effort they put into making this pizza, they tested doughs, they tested sauces, they tested cheeses, and they found what they could get on a regular basis. Nothing too crazy high end, but they found the proper blend to make this pizza, and it is phenomenal. She makes her own garlic butter. Puts it on the crust. Oh. Out on this road, in the middle of nowhere, listening to an old podcast with Casey Neistat, and just I know I talk about him, I guess because I look to him as a muse, as a mentor. I don't know what the proper term is, but it's like he just inspires me. I literally pulled over on the car just so I could get a couple shots on this road, because I'm on this road. There's no cars, there's nothing around here. And I started thinking about the vlog. How I'm thinking about that damn comment. And not in a bad way, like, fuck that guy. You know, I'm not saying that. It's like, it just, when I think about that, too many distractions. It's kind of the response that I gave that comment was just, some days I'm in the right state of mind to be creative. I'm in the right state of mind to get those shots and set up the camera and do all those things. And then there are just some days where I am not. There are just some days where there's just too much going on, too much on my mind, and the day just flies by. Now, on one hand, that's great. The day flies by. I'm done with work and I can go home and do other things. But after a while, you look back and you're like, days are flying by, weeks are flying by, months are flying by. And I have always said how time is the most valuable asset, resource, insert word. Like, time is everything. You don't get more time. There's only so many minutes, hours, days, weeks, years before it's done, before it's over. And literally everything else around us, everything is dying around us. Everyone is dying around us. And last night, there was a car accident in our neighborhood, in our community. 3 people were injured. 2 people were injured, 1 died in a car accident, literally around the corner from my house. And she was 18 years old. That's basically Sierra's age. Gone. And not to get down and bummed out, I'm just saying, for the day to fly by and be over with and not have a moment in my brain to say, hey, vlog. That's when I think about it, I feel bad. When I think about it, I get bummed out. And that's why originally, months ago, I said maybe I shouldn't do a daily vlog. Maybe I should just vlog when I can. But I know me, and the problem is one day it'll turn into 2, turn 2 to turn into 4. Next thing you know, I'm vlogging once a week. It's like, it's got to be daily or nothing. And also, like I said in the comment reply, people have made the vlog part of their daily routine. So even if it is 3 minutes of nothing, I'm there. My face is there. My voice is there. The notification is there. Like, it's part of the routine. All that from a Casey Neistat podcast.